Hey Rob, how are you? How was your summer vacations? I heard you went to Istanbul. I'm dying to know all about it. How was your trip? Oh, John, Istanbul was absolutely amazing. I had the best time ever. The city is so rich in history and culture. I'm still buzzing with excitement from all the things I saw and the experience there. Oh my god, that's awesome! Tell me, what are the highlights of your trip? Did you visit any famous landmarks? Definitely. One of the highlights I was visiting was the Hagia Sophia. It's such a magnificent architectural marvel with a stunning dome and breathtaking mosaics. I was in awe of its grandeur and the rich history it holds. I also explored the Tokpapi Topkapi. I don't know how I pronounce it, but the Topkapi Palace, where I go a glimpse into the opulent lives of the Ottoman sultans. Oh my god, that sounds incredible! I can only imagine how beautiful those palaces must be. Did you try any local cuisine? I heard that Turkish food is really amazing. Oh, absolutely. The food was one of the best parts of my trip. I indulged in delicious kebabs, balkaba, and what else? The Turkish tea. I even tried the famous Turkish delights. Every bite was a burst of flavors and spice. I also had an authentic Turkish breakfast, which was a feast of different cheeses, olives, bread, and tea. It was so satisfying. Show me. Now I'm crying for Turkish food. I wanted to ask you, did you have a chance to explore the markets of Istanbul, like the Grand Bazaar? Oh, I surely did. The Grand Bazaar was a shopper's paradise. It is a huge maze of shops selling everything you can imagine, from jewelry and textiles to spice and ceramics. I bought some beautiful souvenirs and I got lost in the vibrant atmosphere. The bargaining process with the shopkeepers, it was quite an experience. It was quite an experience too. That sounds like so much fun. Aside from the tourist stuff, did you have any unique experience that you always remember? Definitely. One of the most memorable moments was. What was it? Oh, I got it. Was taking a cruise along the Bosphorus Strait. The boat ride offered breathtaking views of Istanbul's skyline and the stunning waterfront mansions. It was such a peaceful and scenic experience. I also visited the beautiful Princess Island, where I rented a bicycle and explored the charming street and enjoyed the serene beaches. Oh my god, it sounds like you had the perfect summer vacations, Rob. I'm so glad you had such an amazing time in Istanbul. I'm quite inspired for a plan to go there myself now. Oh, you definitely should. John, Istanbul has so much to offer, and I'm sure you'll love it. The city has a unique blend of ancient history and modern charm. I can't recommend it enough. Let me know when you decide to go, and I'll share more tips and recommendations for you. Absolutely, Rob. Thank you for sharing your experience with me. I'm already excited craving and planning my own Istanbul adventure. You're welcome, John, and I'm glad I could share my journey with you. I'm pretty sure you'll have an incredible time when you visit Istanbul. Don't forget to explore the neighborhood of Sultan Ahmed, where you can visit the Blue Mosque and the Basilical Cistern. And if you're interested in art and culture, make sure to check out the Istanbul Modern Art Museum and the Istanbul Archaeology Museum. And thank you for the suggestions, Rob. I definitely add those destinies to my itinerary. Another question: do you have any barriers in the language while you were there? I'm a little bit concerned about the language difference. Oh yes, the language difference can be a bit challenging at times, but don't worry too much about it. In popular areas and hotels, many people speak in English, so you won't have any trouble communicating. Also, I found that locals appreciate when you make an effort to let a few basic Turkish phrases like hello, which is merhaba, or thank you, teşekkür ederim. Teşekkür ederim. It shows you interest and respect for their culture. Mm-hmm. That's a good point, Rob. I'll definitely try to learn a few phrases before my trip. It's always nice to connect with locals on a more personal level, you know? So, did you take any guide tours or explore the city in your own? I did a combination of both, actually. For some of the major attractions like the Hagia Sophia and the Topkapi Palace, I opt for guide tours to get a deeper understanding of their historical significance. The guides provide interesting insights and stories that I wouldn't have known otherwise. But for the other places like the Grand Bazaars and the neighborhoods, I enjoy exploring on my own, getting lost on the narrow streets and stumbling upon hidden gems. That sounds like a perfect balance, Rob. I think I'll do something similar when I visit it. And did you face any challenges or unexpected situations when you were there in Istanbul? Well, one unexpected challenge was navigating the city's transportation system. Sorry about that. Istanbul is quite large, and the public transportation network can be a bit confused at first. But with the help of maps, applications, and asking locals for directions, I managed to figure it out. It is always good to plan your routes in advance and familiarize yourself with the major transportation bus. Good to know, Rob. I'll make sure to do my research and plan accordingly. And safety is a concern when I travel. So I need to ask, did you feel safe in Istanbul? Oh yes, absolutely. I felt safe throughout my trip. Istanbul is generally a safe city for tourists, but like any other major city, it is important to stay cautious and aware of your surroundings. It's advisable to take standard safety precautions, such as keeping your belongings secure, avoiding poorly lit areas at night, and using reputable transportation services. Oh, that's reassuring to hear, Rob. I always prioritize safety when I'm traveling. Now you're back from your trip. What are your overall impressions and lasting memories of Istanbul? Istanbul left a lasting impression on me. John, the city's vibrant energy, the warmth of its people, and the sheer beauty of its historical sites are things I always cherish. The blend of different cultures, the smells, the aromas of the spices in the air and the stunning views of the Bosphorus are memories that always I always take with me. That memories will stay with me forever. Istanbul truly has a unique charm that captures your heart. Pretty much. Yeah, I can feel your enthusiasm, Rob. And it is contagious. Thank you so much for sharing your experience and insights with me. I'm even more excited about my upcoming trip to Istanbul right now. I can't wait to explore all the places you mentioned and create my own unforgettable memories. You're welcome, John. I'm shocked that I could inspire you. I have no doubt that you'll had an incredible time in Istanbul. If you have any more questions or need any further tips, feel free to reach me out for it anytime. Happy travels, my friend. Thank you, Rob. I definitely take you upon on that offer. I really, really appreciate your help and I can't wait to embark in this adventure. Talk to you soon, buddy. Love you.